Greetings to the officers, members, and friends of the 2022 ABE Energy Policy Summit. Before I begin, allow me a moment to express my sincere gratitude to your president and CEO, Ralph Cleveland, and his entire leadership team, as well as to every dedicated member who compose the American Association of Blacks in Energy and have played a role in developing it into the energy equity, expertise filled, and forward thinking powerhouse organization that it is today, not only for offering me this opportunity to once again address you, but for your fierce and fearless work on behalf of the best possible future for American society, our most vulnerable communities, and quite frankly, the world we live in. I'm Congresswoman Yvette D. Clarke, and I proudly represent New York's Ninth District in Central and South Brooklyn. I'm a senior member of both the House Energy and Commerce and Homeland Security committees. And it is my pleasure to share my thoughts with you, the change makers, at today's transformative summit. As the most senior black woman on the House Committee on Energy and Commerce, I have long fought to deliver meaningful progress across numerous energy sectors. Through the leadership of President Biden, the commitment of my stalwart colleagues, and the advocacy of passionate folks across America, I am proud to say that in the 117th Congress, we have achieved great things, my friends. And that is in no small part due to the landmark legislation that is the Inflation Reduction Act. The IRA signed into law this past August without the support of a single Republican colleague, I might add, enacts historic deficit reduction measures to fight inflation, lowers energy costs, incentivize cleaner, more efficient energy production, and will reduce our carbon emissions by 40% by the year 2030. Moreover, it will not only reduce the national deficit by $300 billion, but will help to spur our nation's transition to clean energy. Within this generational bill is roughly $370 billion in funding and tax credits to address the climate crisis, the largest climate investment in our nation's history. From $9 billion in consumer home energy rebate programs for low income consumers to 10 years worth of consumer tax credits to bring clean and efficient energy to homes, to $60 billion in environmental and climate justice block grants that invest in community led projects in disadvantaged communities to address the disproportionate harms of environmental impacts. The possibility for progress is endless. And it certainly doesn't stop with the Inflation Reduction Act. Through the bipartisan infrastructure law, a smart transportation grant program that was modeled and built off of my START Act legislation will receive $500 million in funding for innovative local transportation projects that harness technology and data to improve efficiency, sustainability, equity, and safety in our communities. So let me be clear. Smart cities are the future of our nation and our world, and this critical resourcing will enable America to reach it, and the future is now. But while these investments alone are transformative and will forever change the communities they reach, let us also bear in mind the countless Americans who they will uplift by these investments. By continuing to support these projects of the future, we are actively constructing an expansive clean energy workforce, one where employees are able to earn a decent living wage while freeing frontline communities from the impacts of pollution, all while building a stronger, more resilient America towards its future destiny. And my friends, we are determined to reach it. So thank you once again for the invitation to address you today, for listening, and most of all, thank you for your work and advocacy in pursuit of the green future our children and grandchildren deserve. Over the past few decades, Abe has gathered, mentored, and promoted thousands of eager and passionate Black professionals, raised millions of dollars in scholarships, and cultivated our national dialogue on diversity, equity, and inclusion. I promise to use my voice to elevate and promote your great work. You all are a cherished resource to our community, and we all are indebted to you for your sacrifices and commitment to our people. I'd also like to wish you, your family, and loved ones a wonderful holiday season. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay blessed.